So I am going to start with the Ling Like, I won't say I'm obsessed with what Ling wore, but I actually say I actually like it a little bit, especially Ling. When I saw it the first time, like the front, I was like, it's actually too simple, but the color tone was amazing because it went so perfectly with the purple. And when she turned back, I was like, whoa, now I understand. Like, it had such an amazing detail, not too revealing, not too intricate, but it was like a great surprise. And I love that for her. And for like, it wasn't nothing wow spectacular, nothing I've never seen before, but it was actually an amazing dress. I love the way she wore her hair. Like, it was perfection. Her makeup was not too much, it was too toned down. Like, everything was good. So for that, I'm actually going to give a 8, and I'm going to give Ling a 7. So the next one is Milk Love. It hurts me to say this. Like, it hurts me to my core to say this, especially the way I was rooting for Milk Love since Bad Buddy, and I just wanted to see them have their own show. I was disappointed. Not gonna lie, I was extremely disappointed. I didn't like what they wore at all. Loved Milk's makeup, but Love, like, she disappointed me, or her stylist disappointed me, because then again, you just don't have to wear what exactly your stylist tells you. Sometimes you can decide to stand your ground and say, no, I'm not wearing this. Like I'm trying to be like, you know what? Let me just say, Love, I'm going to give you a 1, respectfully. A 1, and that's just me being kind. And on Milk side, because of the makeup, and then I love that you showed your face, and you had this neck piece that was amazing. But the dress, or the two-piece, I think it's a two-piece, like, it it just didn't work for me. Like, I would have loved if that was just a dress to the ground, like the weight is like, we can see your neck, we can see like everything on top, and then it's just a tube dress going down to the floor. I would have loved that. You would have killed that. So for that, I'm just going to give you a 4. Now for View and June, like, View View and June, like, oh my god, like, I'm having a headache just looking at that, because I don't understand why the caps had to be like white there, and then the other part is black. Like, I don't understand. I know slits are in and all that, but I just both give you a 2. Let me just give you a 2. Now, Moss Bank, I don't know where Banky was going with the whole outfit. I think he was trying to be edgy and all that. Love the waist chain. I love a good waist chain. Like, a good waist chain and an anklet. I love a good waist chain. Now, whatever he was trying to pull off, he actually didn't pull off. Like, if the top, because the top is corset, but baby, it's not corseting. You're not all tight up. You can actually breathe. Like, I know sometimes, oh, it's just a design. Like, it doesn't have to be like corseted, but it has to hold you for us to see the appeal when it's all loose and it's all that, and like the chain, like everything, like one. Let me just move to Moss. No, Moss loved the suit. Would have loved if you got rid of the tie or wore a completely different kind of tie. Like it would have made sense. But like the fitting and everything, love it. I think it's velvet. Velvet is so in right now. So for that, like I give you points, and I would actually give you like a 7. A 7. But if that tie, or you would have worn a different shirt without a tie, because I know the type of shirt that you wore inside deserves for you to tie something on it, and a bow tie or something, and this tie wasn't giving, so that's why you have a 7. But if it would have like been a shirt that doesn't deserve a tie, or you would have gone with a bow tie or something else, like this look would have been a 10 out of 10. So for that, I'm going to give you, let me just give you a 8. Now, the other person who like shocked me was Anda and Luke. Now, I loved Anda's dress. She was like going for a simple, like minimalistic, like her makeup was minimal, her hair wasn't doing too much, like her dress wasn't like doing too much, like everything was very, very, very simple, very muted. Like I wish she had gone with a different type of chain. Like I wish the chain didn't have a pendant, it was just a chain just on her neck, and like, but the rest, like she was doing okay. So I also wish like the type of shoe was a different type of shoe. Like I would have loved a more strappy shoe, but I guess she thought that she was showing too much skin. She didn't want to like show, maybe she didn't want a strappy shoe, but because of the length of the dress, like the shoe just seems off. The type of shoe just looks off, and the length of the dress also just looks off. I wish the length of the dress was a tad bit longer. I know maybe it would have been very difficult to walk with, but I feel the slit would have helped. But I wish that it was a tad bit long, because now it looks like kind of with the shoe. But all in all, I would actually give her a 8. Now for Lukel, I don't know what she was going with. Like to me, she looks like she's going to a gay wedding, or she is the bride to a gay wedding. Like it doesn't give me whatever the event was she was dressing for. So for that, I'll actually give her a 4. Like I didn't like the hair, how the hair was. I didn't like anything, to be honest, about what she wore. I didn't like the shoes. I didn't like how she like was presented. And I'm going to stop at that. Now, for Z Nui, like I loved everything Nui wore. Like I loved the train, I loved the kind of cropped jacket, like I loved the lace shirt inside, like I loved the boots, I loved everything. For Z, I loved the lace vest inside, I loved the trouser, like I loved everything except for the jacket when it was fully closed on him. Like sometimes I felt, and then I don't know why he decided to go with the clear glasses. I don't know why. Whatever he was trying to push, was he trying to push the magician sorcerer look? I don't know. But if there were these pictures I saw whereby he like tucked his hand inside the pocket and like he looked good. But if like it was all covered up, like he looked like, I don't know, maybe he's supposed to be cast on Vampire the series as a witch. I don't know, but something wasn't there. So I will give No New a 10 out of 10. I will give Z a 6, to be honest, a 6, because like just take your 6 and go. Now Jeff, my boy, like he won. He won the night. Like he was dressed amazingly. His makeup was good as F. Like I loved like how like breathable the shirt was, how open it was. I loved the suit. I loved everything about like whatever he was wearing. Like his makeup was on point. His jewelry like was well placed. Like he wasn't doing too much. And for that, I give him a 10 out of 10. Like I have nothing more to say about that. Now the other people I'm going to talk about are Bass and Tong. Like when I saw like Tong's look, I was saying, okay, he's going for the oversized look, which is okay. And then when he turned back, I was like, wow, like that's good. That's amazing. Like he was going for a more simple, more muted look. And then we have Baz who was going for a more casual, like not trying too hard. Like I know I'm not going to win anything. So like I don't have to do much. Like I don't have to be the center of attention. I don't have to have people talk about me. Like he wasn't trying too much, so I'm going to just put on my leather jacket, my pencil tie, some black trousers and a white shirt, and I'm out of this big. And I'm like, okay, do you, Bass, do you. So for Bass, because like if he was wearing this outfit maybe to a movie premiere or something, like I would have loved that look. Like that look would have been like one of my top 20 looks. Yeah, top 20 or 30. Like it would have been there. And I would have like, he would have caught my eye. So for that, I'm going to give him like a 6. And for Chong, because of what he wore and the back of that suit and how it was mesh and the intricacy of the flowers and everything, because he just didn't want to do too much. He wanted the jacket to be the moment, and it was actually the moment. So for that, I'm going to give him a 7. Now the next people I'm going to talk about is Fren and Becky. Now I'm a huge fan of Fren and Becky and how they like changed the GL game in the Thai industry in Asia, and how much like they opened doors for other people to be able to produce like GL shows. Now, when it comes to what they put on, like I would steal everything Fren had on. I would steal the hairpiece. I would steal the makeup artist. I would steal the earrings. I would steal the rings. I would steal the suit, the skirt, the two-piece. I will steal the shoes. Like she did everything right for her sugar daddy's burial. Like this is how, if I had a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy, I would have won to his burial or her burial. Unfortunately, I don't have both. So I guess this piece, if I was ever to steal this piece, it would like stay in my closet for a long, long while. But that was amazing. Like it looked good. She just needed a what? A hat that is mesh to put on her head, and a handkerchief, and she was good to go to let the tears flow. Like, this look was like amazing. Everything, the shoes, and it was Versace. Like, Versace always kills every single time, except for their patterned whatever. Those I don't like, but the other looks that they kill it. Now, for Becky, she was wearing Chanel. Kind of leather, pleather, or whatever. Hated it. Hated it from the core of my heart. Hurts me to still look at it after the success we had at Cannes Film Festival. Now, you know, they played my girl. They should have done her better. At least they should have gotten her also wearing an outfit like she's going to someone's burial, funeral. Like, it would have made sense. At least them matching, like going to friends, sugar daddies, or whoever's funeral, and then the whole time they are having an affair behind the person's back. Like, it would have made sense. Like, I would have looked at it and said, okay, there is a story behind here. But what she was wearing, like, if you see other couples, you see like there is some tone of kind of matching, but these two looks were very far apart. Like, if you would have seen them walk separately on that purple carpet, you wouldn't think that they were a ship, because they looked so differently. Now, whatever she wore, yes, it's Chanel, but it didn't do it for me. I also didn't like her hairstyle, how her hair was put up. I know it's the same way that she had in, I think, Harper's magazine or something, the magazine that she did recently, but that's the way she had it there, and the makeup that she had on, like, it looked amazing. It looked flawless. But today, with the deep eye, like the black eye makeup, like, it wasn't working for me. Baby, whoever dressed you today or yesterday, that person needs to go like yesterday. Like, they totally didn't have your best interest at heart. And it pains me to see, like, were they trying to make you look like Bass? Like, you knew you were not going to win anything, so you just wanted to put on something just to make an appearance, and you just want to be noticed, but you also wanted to be noticed because you were such a shiny thing that didn't look it. Like, girl, take your one. Just take your one. And for friend, because I love the whole funeral outfit and so on and so forth, like, it will also look amazing for a business meeting. But when I see it, mostly, like, I'm thinking funeral. Like, high-end, classy, well-paid. Like, I'm about to get rich off his ass or her ass funeral. For that, I'll give you a 5. The next one is Faye May. Like, why do they have May out there looking like an old bee? Like, her makeup, her hair, the dress wasn't giving anything. So, girl, I can't even do it. Just take your one. Just take your one and be okay that you have a 1. Now, on the other hand, for Faye, like, I'm not going to lie, I love how intricate, like, the dress was. Her makeup is looking so good. Her hair is looking so good. I just don't like the placement of the rose. Like, why was there a rose on her belly button? Like, a huge ass rose. Who thought that it was a great idea to put a rose there? I know they were trying to, like, coordinate the outfit because, like, May had a rose, so let's give Faye a rose so that they look like a sheep. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but you effed up my girl. So You know what? I'm going to give Faye a 6 because everything else, like if there wasn't a rose and then if she would have changed the earrings, like she would have been good to go. So for that, I'm going to give her a 6. The dress isn't all that, but it's better than what I saw like this night, and it was giving more of a New Year's. So if you probably are out on the hunt for a 2025 New Year's dress, maybe call on Faye to tell you where she got the dress, and make sure to please remove the rose. Like it was giving more of New Year's, but at least she tried. Now, Cool Heart. You know my girl Cool Heart. No, Cool Heart is always going to shut it down. Like she's a fashion queen. She's a fashion legend. She's like, she killed it. She killed it. Like her face was giving, her outfit was giving, like everything was giving. She was giving, her energy was giving, everything was giving. And she gets a 10 out of 10. Like nothing more. Like she is, no. Why do I keep on referring to him as her? Like Kuhat was giving, and whatever he was giving is what I think Banky thought he was giving. But boo, like, you know what? Like Banky was, I don't want to get into trouble, so let me just rail it in. Like Kuhat gets a 10 out of 10. Now another person who gets a 10 out of 10 was Cow. Cow killed it. Like I know the Channel 3 company was going with a all white affair thing, and he looked amazing. Like sometimes, you might go with white and black and look a tad bit like a waiter, but he pulled it off amazingly. So I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. And Gulf is also part of Channel 3, so he had something white on, and then he changed to black, and then at the end of the night he changed into red and black. Now the white, I've come to realize that the white didn't look good on on Gulf. Like I don't know what was wrong there, but he just looked meh, like plain, like gloomy and all that. But when he put on the black, like he was giving effortless. Like he had the vest on, which vests are super super trendy right now. Like he looked amazing. And then the shoes, like he wasn't doing too much. He said, I'm not going to put on like official shoes, I'm not going to put on boots. Like I'm just going to be casual and just laid back, because I just came here to support my channel and I'm not winning anything. So that is how you put on a laid back outfit. And for that, I give him a 10 out of 10 for the black affair. But for the white affair, like I'll give him a solid 7. And then for the red one, like red is my favorite color, like no doubt about it. And he wears red well, extremely, extremely well. So the red and black outfit, I'm going to give him an 12 out of 10. Like he just deserves it. Last but not least, Net Gems. Like Net looked amazing as usual. When doesn't he ever look amazing? Like he can put on a t-shirt and jeans, a pair of jeans, and he looks gorgeous. And yesterday, like it was the same. I don't know where his partner was, JJ, I think. but I would have loved him to be here, especially this was a fun event, like a fun voting event. Like, it would have been amazing for them to be seen together. But I think probably maybe he might be busy, or whatever he was doing was more important than him being part of the show. And Net looked amazing. Everything, the shirt, the suit, everything tailored to perfection, dressed to perfection, the makeup, the jewelry, everything. So he gets a 10 out of 10. James, on the other hand, I wish that, because I don't know, some pictures I'm seeing that the jacket, like, there were two tones of black. The black was different, and the coat, the outer coat, the jacket was kind of a muted black than the inner shirt. I would have wished if the inner shirt was a little bit muted and the coat or the jacket was a darker black, and the trousers. And then I also didn't like his makeup. I wish he had gone with a tad little bit of makeup. It wasn't like as much as it was. And then the hair, I also wish that he had done something different. Like, there was something that just off with, like, how it was all presented on his body. If the pieces were separately, like, I would have loved those pieces, but them being all together on him, and the way they were put together, and, like, I give him a 6. I give him a 6. Like, I've seen other pictures that have been posted and it looks good, but when I saw him on the carpet, like, I didn't go wow. So I'll give him a 6 for that. So if you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the post notification, give me a thumbs up, share this video, and let me know in the comment section which was your best look and which was your worst look. Like, who do you think would have done much better or expected much better? And yeah, just let me know. Bye.